Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Peak. I purposefully started the stream at this exact moment so that we could get the really cool like clip show reel of the game, and then I'll get into it. This is fucking Peak. This is like one of my favorite game franchises ever, and I know I'm a silly trans girl on Twitch, and like stereotypically, I don't think this is the sort of game that I'd be playing on my channel, but like. Please hear me out. Please hear me out. I'm completely caught up in this series, and this is a really good starting point. This is a remake of a game that is 20 years old as of yesterday, and so I really want to show it off. That would mean a lot to me, and I think it'd be really fun. I don't know if this will be a one shot. I don't know if this will be a series, but either way, we're getting it. That's my band. That's Kazuma Kiryu in the flesh. That's the guy. I mean, not in the flesh. He's a TV screen. But you get it. You get it. He's here. That's Haruka from the hit video game Yakuza Kiwami. Okay, here's the fucking chorus. Listen to this shit. I'm probably gonna have to talk over all of this because like it's probably copyrighted to hell and back. But like, God, they play with Receive You. Receive You is like the main theme of like the Yakuza series. It started obviously in the first game, but they really play with it here in a way that I like. So fun. I think this is a perfect like highlight reel of all the cool shit we're gonna get into. Boom, boom. It took me forever to realize, yeah, and there's this like bah, bah, bah. Took me forever to realize that the little intro cinematic that you see when like you see a new character, like, you know, Kazuma Kiryu X, like, you know, head of the Tojo branch or whatever, like poof, poof, that is the specific drum sample from Receive You. I always liked that. Anyway, I'm thrilled. I'm gonna be playing this nonsense. I should probably go over what this game is before I get into it. There's a lot of misconceptions. There's either I think there's three camps of people. There are either people who have not played Yakuza, like barely know anything about it, aside from like memes, of course. There's people who have only played Yakuza 0. Those are typically the people who like recite the memes and whatnot. And like Yakuza 0, that's one of my personal favorite games of all time. It's not my favorite Yakuza game. My favorite Yakuza game is probably Like a Dragon or Yakuza 7. But then there's the third camp, who is completely caught up in the series, has at least like progressed in a couple games, like at the very, very least. Like they're at least at like, you know, 3 or like 4. And they're just so autistic about it. They will not shut the hell up. They will yap your ear off at any given opportunity. Might not seem like it. This game taught me more about like, you know, femininity and like accepting myself as like a human being more than like most pieces of media that I've seen, which is crazy because like this is the game where grown men punch each other. It's very that's another really good comparison. This game series is JoJo-esque. So but it leans more in the serious direction, obviously. This is a melodramatic story that I adore. This game came out in 2005, if I recall correctly. I think. Yeah, 2005, because it's the 20th anniversary. And like in JoJo, you know, you have like your mostly serious storytelling, except in Yakuza that's kind of like cranked up. It's a lot more serious. And then there's like the silly goofy antics. But the silly, goofy antics, generally speaking, is side content. Like, they still get up to some silly stuff, especially in, like, the later entries. But this is before the series, like, really found itself. This is a beautiful starting point for people wanting to try the series. I recommend this game more than 0 upon reflection when it comes to, like, a starting point, because Yakuza 0 is a prequel. This is the first game, and that really confused me when I finished 0. So I'm like, where do I go? It's like Yakuza Kiwami. What the hell's a Kiwami? Kiwami is basically just like ultimate. It's like they're like, this is the definitive version of this title. So that's what that's for. And so yeah, this is a almost 1-to-1 remake but with like some new content and whatnot added in to like flesh out the story. But nothing that I would consider to be too major. You don't need to play the PS2 original. Like I know I'm just yapping and I'm not even in the game yet, but like trust me, I just want to get this out of the way. You don't need to play the PS2 original. It has its charm, but if you're a fan of the series, that is what I would recommend play last. It's like you play Yakuza 1 and 2 on PS2 last. The gameplay is just so aged, and like the combat's fun, but everything else is bad. It's like, tank controls and everything's in like fixed camera angles, and the load times are atrocious, and the cutscenes are really stilted, but it has its charm. This is a remake of that game, so slice of life. Like by the time this game came out, we already had 5 entries, so this is within the same engine as Yakuza 5, and we're gonna get into it. Let's just hop in before I do any more ranting. I'm pretty experienced with this game. I'll do hard to start, but if I get my ass beat in, I'm just going to tone that back a bit. But we'll see. I didn't have any troubles with Gaiden, or like the other games. Gaiden and one other recently Pirate Yakuza that I played. I played through the entire game on the hardest difficulty, which isn't a major like, oh, look at me. It's just a beat 'em up. It's fine. It's not like a heroic achievement in comparison to other hard modes, in my opinion. We are in 1995 when this happens. This is one of the few times we get to see Kiryu be a Yakuza, which sounds like it doesn't make sense, but, like, trust me, we don't get to see Kiryu, like, beat ass and be, like, a, borderline bad guy as a Yakuza, because, like, Yakuza Mafia, like, they're not exactly the most, like, squeaky clean guys. I also made the volume pretty high because I'm going to be yapping. I'll try to let the cutscenes speak for themselves. But yeah, that's my plan there. Oh, we're already getting into it? I think it'll cut to like the day prior. But yeah, this is the bit. Whoa, Kiryu killed a guy. That's crazy. Kazuma Kiryu, by the way. that's our main character. No, that's Dojima. That's the leader of the Dojima guys. Anyway, we'll get into what all this means shortly. I'm just stoked. When I did play the PS2 version, it was shocking to me just how one-to-one this was. This is the 20th anniversary release. These games were just recently re-released yesterday for the 20th anniversary. Which means these puppies are now going to run in 4K 60, allegedly. I've seen some clips. There's some hop-in, but it's whatever. The previous day, September 30th, 1995, late at night. Late night, yes, it's true, it's the late night I'ma get with you. Ah, that's Shinji! If I need to turn it up whatsoever, please let me know. I do see the upgrade, I will say. I recall this looking a lot blurrier, but it could just be placebo. Shinji Tanaka! Kazuma Kiryu, Lieutenant Advisor of the Dojima family, a Tojo clan subsidiary. So a subsidiary of the Tojo clan. It's kind of like the Mafia, of like you have like your major branch and then your like splinter branches that like report to the like main one, basically. Kiryu and his pal Shinji, his Kyodai, his pal that is assigned to him, are here, and they're gonna beat the hell out of some tax brokers. That's kind of what their task is for right now, given to them by their branch. 200 million. The family's agreed on a 50-50 split, so we'll end up at a 500 mil or something like that. All right, let's go. Let's go to Peace Finance, our first objective. I'll just have Kiryu follow Shinji for now. Sir, the place we're going to collect those unpaid dues from is a company called Peace Finance. They say finance, but they're a bunch of backstreet loan sharks, so I'm sure they're anything but peaceful. That means we'll need to knock them around a bit first. They'll probably be pretty stubborn, but with you around, I'm sure we got it under control. Hey, don't let it get to your head. So as you can see, they're like friends. Kiryu's a very like soft-spoken guy. He doesn't really talk a whole lot, especially not in the first game. He gets more of a personality as we go on. Let me see if I can show the map. There we go. Yeah, baby. This game is pretty ahead of its time. You have to remember, this game came out in 2005. And this is all of Kamurocho that you can explore. By this point in the series, I have this entire fucking place mapped out like the back of my hand. Because you at least go here, this town, in every game. And the layout, changes a little bit between games, but honestly, not a whole ton beyond this. So, again, quite impressive. Another really good thing that they added to this port, I can save anywhere. Previously, these are all phone booths. I had to, go here and save. It was annoying. Because, I'm not the only one who plays my console. And it was annoying when it was like, okay, well, when I'm done with this chapter, maybe I can pass it off. Things like that. I know I'm yapping about nothing. I'm just really, really excited. Oh yeah, you're going to Serena. So he's like, oh yeah, you want to do stuff? And he's like, I got plans. This is how I am when I watch movies too. I'm so sorry. It's just like, I will pause and yap. Every 2 seconds. But I feel like that's kind of part of the experience when you're like enjoying a thing with friends. And you guys are kind of like my friends, Not to get too parasocial on it, but you guys watch me. You guys like my content. This place is pretty. I feel like they adjusted a lot of the lighting, too. Again, probably placebo, but, looks good. I heard some bad things about the Switch port, so I'm glad. Another small thing I will rant about before we get too much further. I know I keep doing that, but, I might have Mandela affected myself. I don't know how, but I could have sworn for the 20th anniversary re-release they gave this game a dub. Did I make that up? I could have sworn, I saw, the direct or something when, the Switch port came out. They're like, also, there's, there's a new dub for Yakuza Kiwami, for this Switch port, blah, blah, blah. And it showed the, scene, late in the game where he's like, if you want to die, step up, and it was in, what's-his-name's voice, who, voices Kiryu now. I could have sworn this is a thing that happened. So then, I paid the $2 for, the upgrade from the PS4 version that I had. And I was looking at what's changed. It's like, okay, 60 FPS cutscenes, blah, blah, blah. Wait, text language support. Yeah, that's cool, but, where's the dub? So I think I gaslit myself into thinking that was a thing that was happening. Maybe it was announced during the RGG Direct thing that's supposed to come later, but I don't know. I could have just made the whole thing up and just mistook the Yakuza 0 footage I saw months ago and misconstrued in my memories as Kiwami footage. Either way, it's a minor grievance. I think it would have been cool to hear a new dub for this game. Sir, the place we're going to collect those unpaid dues is from a company called Peace Finance. Yeah, I know, I'm already there. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, Shinji. Get back to the fucking robot. Don't speak to me. This is the place, sir. They're on the 5th floor. Okay, let's go. Fucking love Kiryu. Boom! And this is our stereotypical fighting tutorial in every game. For anyone newly tuning in, if I'm quiet, it's because I want to show off the cutscenes. And then I'll get to yapping as soon as it starts again. Kiryu can rock being an asshole, which is really nice. But also, I like that Yakuza finds a way to make Kiryu still feel righteous. These are loan sharks. They're doing bad things. And so you don't feel bad beating the hell out of them. It's not a family that didn't pay their debts or anything like that, which the Yakuza also deal with. And Kiryu's definitely also dealt with. We don't get to see that part, so that's fine. Wonder how his MO works in that regard, because Kiryu's MO is that he doesn't hit women. Well, there's some contradictory points in this series, but generally speaking, he doesn't like hitting women. Peace Finance President Hirata! This fucking song. Oh, let's go! Sorry. This is, something like funk. I don't remember. There's a part in the song that I was, let's get funky. It's really good. Yeah, you can hear it in the background. The rush combo. You gotta do this nonsense in every single one of the games, where they just walk you through the tutorial, which is fine. It is a new release, so I guess I should pay a little bit of attention. There we go. The kick. That iconic kick. So like a smiling friends bit. Press to grab them. I'm gonna grab you. I didn't mean to do that. I'll grab you. Ow, 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 ow. They're kind of beating my ass. Hold on. I forgot I'm playing on a harder difficulty. I have to lock in just a little bit. This is gonna be annoying when I have to fight Majima later. Awesome. Weapons, weapons, of course, weapons. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Health gauge. Yep, yep, yep. It's like, good, you did it. I'll beat their ass. Still got it. Luckily, it's kind of like a, you know, Zelda game or like, you know, traditional samurai film where like only one person at a time beats you. The other people just kind of wait their turn, which is nice of them. I guess I don't have my heat gauge yet. Alright, just for you. Boop. I want to beat you with this ball. Let me grab this. That's what I wanted. Nice. That's fun. I like Shinji cucking in the corner. Sorry, please forgive me. He pisses himself. Very convenient that they put it in a Price is Right style briefcase. Oh yeah, and since it's the re-release, it'll make it look like I have not actually finished this game. But believe me, I did. Quiz me. Kazuma was just saying, sir, that a family under your leadership would be in good hands. Yeah, so Kiryu is in line to becoming the helm of his clan, I think the Kazuma family. Which is currently under the employ of his adoptive father, Shintaro Kazuma. I was trying to remember his name. And his lieutenant Kashiwagi, who is one of my favorite characters. Not in this game. He doesn't really do shit in this game, but later he becomes really cool. Hope the game looks good for you guys. It looks a little like... It looks like, in weird comparison, like Minecraft on 360, where you take the way like the brightness was out of the box. Completion points. Insert joke where it's like, guys, could we have chosen a different name? Anyway. Oh, hey, you can actually see the saving icon. That's cool. Shinji. If you're looking for Saren, I know where to... I know... I know these streets. What's the meme where it's like, oh, that's bad pop-in. Oh, that pop-in's bad. Anyway. There's that meme where it's like, when I'm driving down Los Angeles and I tell my wife to turn off the GPS because I know these roads, and it's like a screenshot of GTA 5. Oh yeah, we get this nonsense. Okay. Fun fact, in the PS2 dub, a character we're about to meet here, Goro Majima, very, very popular character, voiced by Mark Hamill of all people. You know, Luke Skywalker, the Joker, that sort of thing, from like the animated series. I like that the tutorial is just telling me to tell him to beat me. The quick step, yep. Oh, now I have the heat gauge. That would have been cool to have in the last fight so I could show off some of the weapon attacks. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. These are your heat actions, so you get to do really cool shit. Bonk! It is very reactive. Almost every item in the game has a unique heat action. It is so enjoyable. Here, let me grab something else. Okay, I'm gonna grab this motorcycle if it'll let me. Damn. Okay, what's something else I can grab? Is it just the pole? Alright, that's fine. I guess I could grab him and do it too. Bonk! Timber! Get it? Because I'm beating him to death with wood. That's the part where you laugh. Training session's now complete. Beat his ass. Taking a fighting stance, the movement will center on the nearest enemy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't know there was targeting. Genuinely didn't know that. Heat actions typically will end an enemy in one go. We're also using Dragon Style. We'll unlock more fighting styles as things go on, but that is his specific, like, iconic moveset. Speaking of iconic movesets, oh my god, it's Goro Majima! In the flesh. Oh, I forgot since it's 1-to-1. Captain of the Shimano family, patriarch of the Majima family. So yeah, he answers to a guy named Shimano. I'm pretty sure Shimano is also high-ranking in the Tojo clan, kind of like Kazuma. But our pal Goro here also has his own family that he's upstarting, similar to Kiryu. They lead very similar paths as we see in Yakuza 0, which is a prequel to this game that goes into both of their backstories in good detail. Majima's very ruthless in this game, even by, like, Majima standards. Like, he nearly beats this guy to death just to be horny for Kiryu. Mad respect. And there's clips online of this exact scene, but it's Mark Hamill voicing him. My interpretation here, I guess, is that, like, he was just fucking with Kiryu. He knew Kiryu would stop him. That's the thing. We'll see this later, but Majima is freaky for Kiryu. He knows absolutely everything about the guy, to his, like, fighting style, to, like, his mannerisms, to, like, how he would act in certain situations, and so on. He is a freak. I wonder if they added any new scenes to the 20th anniversary. I doubt it. Now that we see a close-up of his face, I will gripe about another thing. For some reason, this, like, era of games, like this game and Zero, the face, there's like an overabundance of pores for some reason. I know they're trying to be more, like, realistic, but it just looks like he has, like, a million blackheads. I don't know. It looks weird sometimes. It feels like when you get, like, a new phone, and it's like, oh, I'm so excited to try out the camera feature, and then you, like, take a picture of yourself, and it's like, maybe I won't use the front view camera anymore. Damn. Kiryu's just kind of taking it. Majima isn't even, like, an officer that he has to, like, answer to or anything. He's just taking the beating because he doesn't want to fight right now. Which is funny, because Majima's like, but you're strong. Like, Majima's kind of like the Goku of this series in a funny way. Like, he'll want to punch you just because you're strong. Whoa, he's gonna punch me with that PNG of a knife that was, like, stuck in place. Am I the only one who saw that? Kiryu's like, you fucking won't. No blow, McKiss. He's so fucking cool. I love Kiryu. I love him. But Daddy, I love him. Yeah, Majima's whole personality style is he's like, caution to the wind, you know, fuck it, enjoy life. No matter what. That's kind of like his thing. But Kiryu is like, you know, only if it is within, like, reason, within, like, justice, that sort of thing. Sounds cringe, but it's the VA for Kiryu himself, like, yesterday, in, like, an interview, who said that, like, Kiryu has, like, the spirit of a samurai. He basically carries, like, traditional Japanese notions of, like, stoicism. And I think it's very evident. Oh, he fucking means that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna have my eyes on you 24/7. He's like, then will you want to fight me? And he's like, yeah, I guess. He concocts this shit for like 10 years. I love him. Not saying we need another Majima Gaiden, but I think it would have been really neat if we get one, but it's like the 10 years between, like, you know, events in this game. Spoilers. So I wonder what he was up to. I really wonder. If it wasn't for you, my boss would have killed me. Kiryu, thank you so much. Okay, so he was in the Majima family, and he was sent to mess with Kiryu, I guess. I'm used to Majima being pretty rough. And I guess me too, considering I beat you first. Huh? Kiryu, weren't you trying to get back here for some reason? Yeah. Move. This stupid alleyway, this is another, like, area of the game where, like, so many things happen in this franchise in this very specific, stupid lot. Serena, welcome, welcome. We will be messing with the side content as well, but not too much. This series is obviously iconic for its side content, its distractions, its mini-games, its sub-stories. We'll do the ones we can, maybe even spend like a stream focusing on it, if I do decide to make this a series. Nishikiyama, Akira Nishikiyama, of the Dojima family. A character of no importance. I'm kidding. A character of no import. This is basically Kiryu's blood brother. They are within the same family. They're both in the Kazuma family. And it's like, damn, Kiryu, you're gonna be so cool. You're gonna get your own family. That's awesome. Also, very subtle, but you can see in the background, it is December. It is Christmas time. Yakuza is a Christmas game series. Every single entry takes place in December, even if it's not immediately obvious. Nishiki's sister, who also grew up with them in the orphanage, because they're all orphans, and they all grew up together, and Kazuma raised them, who's like their guy that they report to within the Tojo family. And she's not doing too hot in the hospital. This will be important later. Yumi! Why do birds suddenly appear? It's like that exact, like, piano motif. It feels like that scene at the beginning of Xenoblade Chronicles that's like, you know, Shulk, I hope we're friends forever, and nothing bad ever happens. This is a month prior. This is the bar that they frequent. Ooh, I will admit, so far the turnout is not that great for this game, but that's fine. I'm having fun. I'm having a great time. And to any of you watching the VOD, thank you so much. I'm very happy that anyone's enjoying my silly ramblings. If you are watching the VOD, send me in the comments a nice little like like URL to like a picture of like a fox, like a cute one, or like a cat. That'd be nice. I'm building a collection, like a sad time collection, like the "Do It for Her" image from like The Simpsons, but it's of like cute cat images and like foxes. I just really like foxes. Which is funny because I'm a Benoit, but like Araski is kind of it's like a bunny, but it also is like, you know, fox and dog traits. That's like the whole point. It's like a weird mix of those.
そんなお前が風間のおやっさんの後押しでようやく掴んだチャンスなんだ。死に物狂いで物にしなかったら意味ねえぞ。このまま行ったら一生飼い殺しだ。
It is funny if you think about it. I mean, not really, but like the graphical fidelity of this re-release is kind of squandered by my stream because it looks so much better here than it does in my mini player. But I guess we'll see when I upload this how it looks. I need to upload the Racketeer like final stream of that before Twitch deletes it. That stream was just so embarrassing for me. I was really not in the mood when I made that, and I feel like it bleeds into every frame of that. But I'll put it up for history's sake. Just know I'm not proud of it, and I feel bad because a lot of people who like enjoy the shorts and whatnot like use that as like the I'm gonna like introduce myself to like their Twitch and like, you know, see what she's up to there and like what the vibe is. And I'll tell you what the vibe was for that stream. The vibe was like, okay, so now I go here and I'm doing this. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Haha. Oh god, I'm so tired. It was just it was sad. I'll add to the pile. I went a little silly with it. I had like one or two tokes, and then I was like, okay, well I'm tired, so I'm gonna drink coffee. So I did that, and then like at some point, like 30 minutes in, I crashed. I was just like just not having fun. Not to blame that, but like probably didn't help. And since then, I don't really do that sort of thing before stream anymore. That was really fun about the FNAF 2 stream. Was like, I just raw dogged that. I was like, alright, let's just get it and see what happens. So they're discussing gifts to give to Yumi. Because Kiryu and Nishiki, they both like her a lot. They both want to be in a relationship with her. I believe Yumi grew up in the same orphanage as them, so she's kind of like, you know, the childhood friend or whatever. And she's like the one person in this franchise that like Kiryu is like ever loved. It makes like the events of like what happened very soon like very heartbreaking. Minor grievance. When I did play the PS2 version, I was like, wait, where's the part where you like go get the ring to like give to Yumi? This is added for the Kiwami remake. I don't know why. Like maybe it's to make the ring feel a little more like personal. But yeah, it's interesting. Or maybe to like give a little bit more of a tutorial on like, hey, here's how like shops work. Whew. That's probably another reason there's not a very high turnout. Not to complain about that. Yumi's birthday, huh? I completely forgot. Around here, the best place to buy a ring would probably be La Marche on Showa Street. I should head over there now. Can do! Get the ring! Sauron's plot in The Lord of the Rings. Wait, what? The game can be saved from the pause menu or wherever a save point icon appears, such as a telephone booth or accessible hideout. Saving records records the current game status, so you can continue from the same point. Epic! This was not in the original, and believe me, it is a godsend. So hype. Awesome. Big fan. Web manual? This is back when, like, manuals were a thing. This originally released on the PS3. which is kind of funny because it was only one console generation after the original, which was on the PS2. At least we get to, like, control our man Kiryu here. I can't go to the shops? That sucks. We'll get to that later, though. Maybe we'll hit the Dame Dane before the stream ends. Oh yeah, I can dash. That was just muscle memory. Every time you go to this town in this franchise, you start here, and it's like the sign, and you, like, walk forward. So I have, like, this street completely memorized. It's like you got the thing here, and you got New Serena there. Can I even exchange for anything this early? This guy's just kind of here. Alright. Keykeeper. Maybe I'll platinum this skin for funsies. Probably not. I think this is the first game in the franchise that makes it to where the completion log is necessary. Can I show the completion log? Yes, I can. This is the whole reason why this game is a goddamn nightmare to 100%. Because I hate games where on top of the normal achievement list you have in-game achievements that are tied into that, and it's annoying. Oh, it sucks so bad. Like, look at this. There's so much. There's a guy that I'm a really, really big fan of called John Hub. And he had a year-long series where he was 100%ing every single one of these games. And it was one of the like highlights, like video-wise, that I watched from last year. I enjoyed it quite a lot. So I recommend that to anyone who wants to see the grind. Just see how annoying this series is when it comes to that stuff. Although I will gloat. Where is it? Ignore all this. Not here. Not here. It's how do I see my achievements? Here, trophies. There we go. I have the platinum for Yakuza Gaiden. It's not the hardest platinum to get in the world, but I am proud of it, because this series means a lot to me, so I'm happy that I have a platinum in at least one of the games. This is the console that I like doing that sort of thing for, anyway. Oh, I forgot if you hold around, Kiryu will, like, do an idle and, like, remind you where to go. Le Marche. Hello, hello. Hopefully we'll at least get to, like, Chapter 2 before the stream ends. I'll probably cut it at, like, the 2-hour mark. Well, actually, I hear there's a popular women's ring that's made here in France. Here in France, made in France. France is not in this game. Kiryu just, like, books a plane ticket. That'd be so funny. Wow. It's a very high-demand item right now, and it happens to be the last of our stock. Our next shipment may be a ways off, so if you don't act fast... Alright, I'll take it. Very good, sir. Will this be a gift? Yeah, it's a birthday present. He's smiling. What a happy lad. If you're interested, we do offer an engraving service. Would you like a name engraved? In that case, can you put Yumi on it? The fucking Rizzler. I'm kidding. He just absolutely just stole Nishki's idea. Nishki's like, why don't you get her a ring? And then he did that. I feel like he said that in jest. Like, you can't fucking afford that. Thank you, sir. Many happy returns. Since I am, like, you know, the JRPG girl or whatever, it'd be really fun to play the Like a Dragon games on here. After the 6th entry, these games go from a beat-em-up to a full-on JRPG. And they're so fun. They're some of the best I've ever played. I'm not even exaggerating. Especially Yakuza 7. Good fucking grief. Like, I'm not going to go into it too much, but the amount of parallels to this game are astounding. That is a fine starting place in the series if you don't care about beat-em-ups and you care about, you know, JRPGs, which is fine. I feel like most people are the inverse. But hey, if you're a freak like me, that is fine. I didn't start there because I'm like, that's my dessert after I play through all these games. And it made it far more enjoyable because I understood everything and, like, the stakes and so on and, like, the history. Because early on in Yakuza 7, which this is not, to me, a spoiler, Ichiban is in jail, like the main character you play as, for like nearly 18 years. Like I think, yeah, he's around right now, but he misses Kiryu's like entire run as like a person in the Yakuza. So when he comes out and like everything's different and like, you know, everything's changed and it's like, well, who the fuck was Kiryu? Blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, so such a big deal. This series is also really good about its fan service. Like, it knows exactly how to make you, like, squeal in the, like, oh my god way. Like, especially how it, like, you know, you'll have, like, a protagonist from this game. Like, you know at the end of, like, Pokemon, like, Gold and Silver, where, like, spoilers, it's, like, 20 years old. It's, like, 30 years old, actually. At the end, you fight Red, the main character from Pokemon, like, Red and Blue, at the top of Mount Silver. And it's like, oh my god, that's the guy I was playing as in the last game. And he's got, like, his own team. And it's, like, sick as hell. This series does that all the time, and it's always sick. It's always the coolest shit ever. You lost the engraved platinum ring. We're gonna take that shit back. Damn it must have been that guy. Yeah, Kamurocho is based on a real place within Japan. And the Kamurocho depicted in this game is kind of seen as like the, you know, not exactly the underbelly of Japan, but like it's a red light district. It is where, like, you know, things, I don't know if I can discuss these sort of things on Twitch, but like prostitution rings and gambling and, like, big boy, like, Yakuza, like, scary stuff happens. It's an entertainment district, but it's a little more seedy. Yeah, he cleaned me out. He's got a reputation around here, the thief. He robs you, then he goes into hiding. He's been getting away by slipping into alleyways or even hiding behind vending machines. Seriously? Earlier I watched him run from that alley towards Tenkaichi Street, but that was the last I've seen of him. I get the picture, but no matter where he hides, I'm going to find him and take back what he stole from me. Fucking love Kiryu. He's just so cool. He's a unique individual. You got it. Tenkaichi Alley, huh? Okay. Also, I think I've mentioned this, or it goes without saying. Kiryu is the main character of the franchise. So that's another reason why I gush anytime he does anything. So I know this guy's entire deal. This is also the first Yakuza game that I'll be replaying if I do make this a series. But hey, if it doesn't work out, I'll probably just continue this game on my own. Make a separate save. And then, the next major series I want to do on this channel is Twilight Princess. So I'll probably do that, not for this next stream, so I'm continuing the Every Sonic Game Ever thing, another Sega property. But then it'll be Twilight Princess time, and I'll see how people react to that. And if that gets more traction, I'll just continue it. We'll see. You decide at goldfish.com. Alright. Where is this guy? He's like hidden in an alley. I have to find what alley this guy's hidden in. The question is where. I can't pick up locker keys yet either, which is like a thing you can use to get items. I'm getting further away if I go that way. This is the worst for me. When I'm on stream, like, I'm already dyslexic, but I feel like when I stream, it's even harder for me to read things. I feel like such a dope. He's probably on this side, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe I have scallops flying out of me pants, or whatever. Seemed like that homeless man is running for Tenkaichi Alley. He might still be there if you look for him quickly. Oh yeah, Tenkaichi Alley. I'm an idiot. It's Tenkaichi Street, so yeah, it'd be this alleyway. Easy dub. Maybe he's at the end. Just run in a straight line if I don't see him before then. He'll have a very obvious glowing arrow over his head or something. Still in Tenkaichi Alley. I'm probably gonna punch him, so it's gonna be in a place that's big enough for me to find him. Let's see, let's see. Yeah. Takes so long to turn around. You cannot take this woman into this alley. I was here first. Where is this guy? I remember having this issue when I played the game originally, too. Let's see. This is still This is Pink Street. Wait, this is Namchi Alley, not Tenkaichi Alley. I'm gonna throw a fit. Alright. If only I learned how to read. You do have limited stamina. You can't just run forever, which is unfortunate. It's probably why that tripped me up, because you would think here with these you can't go up there, but you actually can. What's this lady need? What a strange man. Some strange man in a coat just darted off into that alley. What was that all about? That's our guy. I'm gonna beat his ass. There's the homeless camp. Oh, cheeky. Isn't that the pickpocket? Hey, you. Ah! Give me back the ring you stole. Crap, you found me. Are we going to do the chase sequence? Of course we're going to do the chase sequence. At least, I think the first 5 games have, like, some sort of chasing sequence. Oh no, my wallet's gone. That guy was a pickpocket. He even picks pockets while he runs. He's good. But now he's really on my shit list. Let's go get him. My lucky's probably in the other alley now. Where'd you see him? Around the corner of the convenience store. Okay, so he's around here. Is he just sitting? Is he sneaking again? There he is. Hey, fella. We're nearly an hour in. Like, I know I've done a lot of yapping, but, like, in the original release, you would already be done with this chapter. This chapter was basically just a series of cutscenes in the original. He's hiding in plain sight. Hey, finally found you. Give back that ring. Damn it, you found me again. Stop running. Let me beat you. Hold it. No way you're getting past me again. Kiryu doing his best Phoenix Wright impression. What the hell? Why would anyone go to all this trouble to track me down? You stole my shit! But the joke's on you. What? What makes you say that? If you want your ring back, you'll have to take me down. But be warned, I am heir to a deadly lost art of assassination. Do you think this guy's related to the Amons and that's what gets Kiryu on their shit list for the rest of the franchise? I wonder. Oh, hey, I got the other styles. I'm going to enjoy Dragon Style while it lasts, because we're about to lose that. Beat him with a chair. Oh, man. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Fella, wait. I want to beat you with a bicycle. There we go. That's what it's all about. One whole bicycle to beat you with, please. I want to do a heat action with a bicycle. There we go. Bonk. I love that heat action. Training's now complete. Oh, what a waste of my time. Put me back in Dragon. I'm getting kind of beat in. Get up! Alright, I had my fun. There we go. Happy my muscle memory's back. Let's pick up this sign while he's stunned and beat him with that. Bonk! All's well that ends bonk. Bonk. I'm sorry, I'll stop training as an assassin. As you should. He's like, I don't even gaff about that. I get back the ring you stole from me. Actually, I don't have it anymore. Almost forgot about this. What? What did you do with it? I pawned it off just a little while ago. Enough of this. You need to go buy it back then. Well, I'm sorry to say, I kind of used that money to buy lottery tickets. This quick? You just stole that from me. What? The jackpot is huge right now, so I'm hoping I can win it big. But we won't know until later. I know people just like this. Not to dump or anything, but like my mom used to send me to the convenience store to like buy lotto tickets. But then they like increased the age limit, so I couldn't. My mom was so steamed. You need to go to the pawn shop and buy it back now. I would just drag him by the collar and be like, tell the man what you did. He just lets him go? Alright. Where is this joint? I think it's where I just was, yeah. This does pad out the intro just a little bit in a way that I don't necessarily like. It doesn't really add anything. I think they just needed another fight to teach, like, different fighting styles. But they could have done that later when you have dragon style taken away from you. But it's cool. We're getting there. We are progressing. Where are we going? There's the pawn shop. Whew. There we are. Welcome. Can I help you? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't buy that. Platinum ring from a famous French brand is very popular among women, so Yumi would probably like it. I just like to think he is unsure. Hey, that ring is mine. Excuse me? It was stolen from me, so it was originally mine. the old strat. Just walk into a store. Yeah, this is actually mine. Yeah, it was stolen. Give me that back. No, I'm not lying. It really was mine. You should have dragged that asshole by the collar in here and be like, tell the guy what you did. Go on. I'm sorry. You need to come up with the money somehow. Maybe I can ask someone in the family if they'll spot me. You just do that? Let's see. Alright, moving on. Let me hit the RPG. Anyone new tuning in, if you're ever bored, you can hit !RPG, and you can play a little in-stream RPG that'll pop up on the top right, and it like holds on to your progress and so on between streams, and it's really fun. It kind of goes on its own. Damn, now I don't even have enough cash to buy it back. Do I know anyone who would loan me that much? What's Shinji up to? I don't think there's a need to go this way now. Where else am I supposed to go? Let's look at the map. Straight. I'm excited to get to chapter 2. There we are. Or I guess this is technically the prologue. We'll see. Just the man I was looking for. Shinji! Your hairline is not holding nearly 200,000 yen, is it? Sure, no problem. I won't pry, but it must be a pretty big deal if you're strapped for cash. What a bro. He doesn't ask questions. He's like, damn, dude, you need money? Yeah, here you go. Sorry, but the clock's ticking. Can I borrow it or not? Oh, sure. You borrowed 120,000 yen. That is not cheap. I owe you one. Of course. Let me know how you like her. Oh, yeah, he's like, you're gonna spend this on bitches, ain't you? It's like, well, yes, but actually no. Oh, shopkeep, I've been gone exactly 10 seconds. Ring, please. Welcome, can I help you? Give me the ring. You just gotta, no questions asked. Wait, I still don't have enough money. Okay, because you changed the price. I missed that detail. It's you again. Sorry, but I had to raise the price. It's a pretty popular item, you know. One guy came in and asked for it, so I had to raise the price quite a bit. That's how I ran shit in Racketeer. I played that. Then buy it from me if you've got the money, of course. I know. There's a way to tell if the ring is the one that belonged to me. If it's mine, it'll have the word Yumi engraved on it. I don't care how many times you say it. If you want this ring, you've got to pay for it. Damn. This is ridiculous. This is just the normal, like, day in the life of Kiryu. This shit just continues to happen to him in, like, the whole series. Just inconvenience after inconvenience. But I need more money. Maybe Shinji's still in the area. This poor bastard. Hey, Shinji, I need even more money. Especially from Shinji's perspective, where he thinks that Kiryu's blowing the soul on, like, hookers and blow. Shinji, you gotta listen to me. I need the extra money. Is he just doing laps? He's not even on, like, a stroll or, like, you know, moving, like, fast, you know, jogging pace. Shinji, I'm sorry. Can I borrow more money? I have to go back one more time. Like, man, you got a gambling problem. You liked her that much? No time to explain. Some other guy might get there before I do. This is goofy. It's like someone might get to her first, man. I totally understand. What a bro. Thanks. You better pay him back. Man, I should get out there too. Maybe tonight's the night for a Soplan crawl. How much money you got? That's just how much you're regularly spending on this sort of thing. I wonder if it's the fact that the stream's, like, labeled as mature that's kind of dooming me. That's, like, a thing that happens. Especially on YouTube. Like, I'll make, like, thousands... Like, I know it sound like big pimpin', but I'll make, like, thousands of, like, views on a short, and then as soon as I mark that puppy as, you know, adult or whatever, it's like, no more. Cutting that right off. You'll be lucky to breach 200. Oh, I figured you'd be back. So I increased it by another 100 grand. What happened to the ring that was here? No need to panic now. I set it aside for you. Better have. What? Really? I hope that wasn't a voice crack. Well, you look so serious about it, I couldn't shake the image. I checked out the ring like you asked, and it did have a name engraved on it. I believe you, about how it was stolen from you. You're really just gonna give it back, though? Really? Well then, would you sell it to me? Oh, no need to buy it. If they find out we're selling stolen goods, we'll get in trouble with the law. Besides, I see a lot of people come through here with this kind of stuff. That sucks. I always hope it's going to people who will really care for it. What a nice guy. I don't think he ever comes back. What a nice guy. She'll take care of the ring, I'm sure of it. Got engraved platinum ring. Kind of unnecessary. All the runaround, but it's fine. So following this cutscene, we will be back on track with, like, the original release. Party poppers! That's not really something we have, really, in America. I think they're cute. I already drank my water before someone could redeem drink water? That's crazy. Look at me taking care of myself. Wow, it's gorgeous. Are you sure? Is this really mine to keep? Kiryu's like, I think my gift might be mid. I'm scared. Oh, he has trouble speaking up. What a guy. It's still, like, fairly early in his life. He's a direct person, but he has trouble, like, I don't know. He just strikes me as someone who has trouble not speaking his mind, so he's probably just worried to fuck something up. This series, if you get into it, will turn you into the people on Twitter who are like, oh, my 40-year-old meow meow. Like a picture of, like, Ichiban or whatever from, like, Yakuza 8, and he's wearing, like, a backpack, and they're like it's his first day of school. It's goofy. The series just turns you into that. You gush over these old men. Was it too much?
そんなことない。
Oh, he's like, did I go too hard? Oh, hello, friend.
ありがとう。大事にするね。
Sending you to the forever box.
そうなんだ。そういえばもうすぐユミちゃんの誕生日じゃない？
え、そうなの？じゃ
Oh,
あ
you
何
really
かプレゼ
posted
ントさせる？
twice.
例え
Good thing you're
ば
banned.
指輪とかどう？
指輪か。嬉しいけど、それはちょっと重いかな。
え、どういうこと？
ほら、やっぱりそういうのって好きな人からもらいたい。
Aw, that's really sweet.
え、何？誰かそういう人がいるわけ？
Kiryu was set up.
違うの、そういうわけじゃないんだけど。ごめんね、気持ちだけもらっておく。
あら、こりゃユミちゃん。
Did I just get rejected? Canned laughter.
おい、俺らだってお客さんだぞ。
It's really cute that they remembered that, though.
ねえねえ、私の誕生日はどうしてくれるの？
Now what are you gonna get me when my birthday rolls around? It's like, "Ugh, we don't like you as much.
じゃあ、ユミからはネックレス。錦山くんからは指輪とか。
なんだよ。
Now she's hitting on Nishiki?
別にいいけどさ。
Seriously? Well, if that's what you want. It's like, dang, lady, I just drink here. One more. Midnight, September 30th. Like, even the game's sick of this shit. It's like, alright, guys, back on track. Oh, he's taking a nap, taking a good 30 minutes. My hero. Several hours later, October 1st, 4 p.m. Wait, it's October and you have the Christmas stuff up? Wonder if that's a typo. Where'd Nishiki go?
錦はどうした？
Nishikiyama? He left hours ago. He said Kiryu can't hog all the glory around here, then he left looking really excited. I see. What time is it now?
今何時だ？
I mean, I just saw, but it's about 4 o'clock. Shouldn't we be heading to Cosmo-san's place pretty soon?
ああ、そうだな。
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go. How about you?
お前はどうすんだ？
少し開店の準備したらお店閉めて外でお茶でも飲んでくるわ。
そういえばユミは？
By the way, where's Yumi?
もう少ししたら買い出し済ませて。
She went home for now, then she'll take care of some shopping before coming back here to relieve me. They like take shifts, they like run this
じゃあ
place.
また今夜。
In that case, I'll stop by later tonight.
わかった。待ってね。
Alright, I'll see you later. Still holding the briefcase? He didn't even... I guess this is continuing what happened earlier. I was about to say, you should have returned that by now.
じゃあしっかり風間さんにそのケースは。
Sure, Cosmo gets that briefcase soon. We'll see you tonight. Okay. Is this to leave? I wonder if I can already access the safe room. Kiryu always walks so slowly in buildings. There we go. Go to the Kazuma family office. You go to the Kazuma family office and you touch yourself. It's the like old funny with like what's his name from Breaking Bad. It's like you go to the urinal and you touch yourself. Not much, Kiryu. I'd like to introduce you to someone. I'm Aoki. He's actually a rookie journalist I've been sharing intel with. Magazines? He asked me who the hottest topic in town is right now, so naturally I told him about you, my good sir. Yeah, I kind of told him you were big pimpin', so like you better prove your moxie. Yes, of course. Hope we can work together someday. Sure. See you guys later. Sure, anyway. Bye. Let's see. I guess I'll save before we continue. Look at that. Oh yeah, that is different. Sorry, back in my day, you'd save and it'd pull up the like PS3 saving screen. Hello. Good to see you, Lieutenant Kiryu. Captain Kazuma's waiting inside. I'm a lieutenant? That's pretty cool. Entering the building. My man, Shintaro Kazuma. How do you do, sir? Shintaro Kazuma, patriarch of the Kazuma family, a Dojima family subsidiary. Here's this month's cut. I'll leave it with you. I'll let this ride. That's Kashiwagi! Osamu Kashiwagi, captain of the Kazuma family, a Dojima family subsidiary. Gee, I forgot what I was gonna yap about. I forget. What was I gonna yap about? Gee, now it's bugging me. Oh yeah, he starts like glazing Kazuma. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. In the original PS2 version, only in America, Kazuma and Kazuma Kiryu, people were worried they'd be confused, so they changed Kiryu's name, or like, you know, Kazuma Senior's name. I forget which one, but it just made it more confusing when Yakuza 3 got properly localized, and it's like, you know, Kiryu's name's Kazuma Kiryu and like Shintaro Kazuma, and it's like, what? Sunflower's the orphanage they grew up at. And this is where everything goes wrong. Big phone. So Patriarch Dojima, the guy in charge of, you know, the Tojo clan, took Yumi. And Nishiki is now hunting that guy down to get her back. I really wonder how the series would change if he just took Kazuma's advice here. It's like, dang, Nishikiyama's reckless, and the boss thinks he can do whatever he wants, because, like, he kind of can, but, like, dude, don't get involved in that noise. It'll just make everything worse. He's like, but I'm me, and I can't do that. And then everything goes wrong. Kiryu! Kiryu by Meow Meow. Listen to me. Listen to me. But it's too in character for him. I can't see any other decision. We don't even get to like walk there. We get the cutscene, which is fine. Damn. Oh yeah, we do get to go. It's raining. The rain does look pretty. Sadness and tears. Kiryu, something wrong? I was thinking the game already put me at running speed. It's sad. Without people, it feels like a let's play. Oh, I accidentally held the button too long. Yeah, without people really here to, like, you know, bounce off of, it just kind of feels like a let's play. Kiryu, I'm gonna make you give back that money. Is now the time? Look, I'm in a hurry here. After you ruined me, there's no way I can just back down. Now I've got some muscle to even the playing field. No way you're making it out of this alive. Alright, let's punch these guys. should probably focus this guy down. The other guy is less health, but yeah, we're good. I'm gonna miss you, dragon style. Why can't I grab you? Weird. There we go. The kick. Punching you down real quick so I can take your stupid club. Oh, I can't actually. That sucks. Oh, wait, I can grab this traffic cone. I still don't have heat, but that's fine. There we go. Stun lock him. Fuck this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's grab him. Let's grab him and bah! Now it's cool. Whew. Damn you. Next time, Gadget. I wonder where Majima is at this time. What is going on out there? Hope those are screams of happiness. Just hearing like screaming outside my door. Hope it's all okay. Made me a little nervous. Alright, enter. Enter. There we go. I'll let this ride for a minute. I'll look out the window just in case. Now we get the opening scene in context. I guess this is a good time to stretch. I'll do that. Patriarch Dojima, he killed the boss. Icky, icky stuff. A direct Hojo associate. So Nishikiyama's freaking out as he's like, I killed that guy, there's no going back. Not only did I kill that guy, and that's really, really bad, but I killed my boss. It's basically patricide. And Kiryu, self-sacrificing bastard, poor fella. This is just a through-line character trait. He is very self-sacrificial. He's like, take Yumi, get out of here. I'm going to take the fall for all of this. Even though he was riding high in life, he was about to have his own, family in the clan and everything. Just, Nishiki fucked it all up. And this is going to affect him as well. Big time. And obviously Yumi too. And almost everything in the series going forward is the way it is because of this action that Nishiki made. And now we're caught up with the intro. Again, in the PS2 version, everything we just did only took like 30 minutes. It's nearly doubled in this version. So yeah, he's holding the gun to make it look like he did it and everything. Just waiting. Poor guy. He sees the ring he gave Yumi. I know it's melodramatic, but the shot composition, even for 2005, just fucking gorgeous. Very cinematic. In a way that, I don't think any other game developer has done since, Kojima. And I'll glaze it. It's one of my favorites ever. That's Date. And he's coming up with, an excuse and everything, and he's like, you're lying! This does not add up. Why would you kill your patriarch when you're about to have your own family? This makes no fucking sense. Tokyo Metropolitan Police Detective Criminal Investigations. Date is like the big boy detective. And him and Kiryu, they become besties. We'll get to that later, but like, Date is consistently one of the coolest, like, you know, nicest characters in this franchise. There should have been a ring among my possessions. Can I ask you give that to Captain Kazuma? And tell him I'm very sorry. It's like you're pushing your luck, but I'll see what I can do. Damn. Oh, it sucks. It sucks. Like, yeah, they're all bad people. They're all, like, in the Yakuza and so on, but, like, sucks to see injustice, I suppose. Expulsion. Are you sure that's right, Shinji? Kiryu has been expelled from the Tojo clan. I killed the patriarch. Shouldn't it be complete banishment? The new guy in charge who took his seat decided on expulsion and not outright banishment. And he's like, that's weird. So now Kazuma's family is in charge. He's like, well, thanks for the letter. Yumi's missing since the day after the incident. Yumi doesn't remember anything. She has amnesia caused by trauma. She couldn't remember you or Nishiki. Then she disappeared from the hospital. This is a really fucked up thing to tell Kiryu right before he's dragged back to prison. Is anyone looking for her? Yes, Nishiki and Kazuma are. Are you deaf? Shinji, take care of Yumi and tell Nishiki to do the same. I will. Understood, sir. He has a little name tag. Like, not exactly, but it's kind of cute. Owie. I wonder if they made this like an alt skin for Kiryu, because we're about to throw down with Kiryu in this fit, if you want to call it that. Shut up and eat. As dignified as they say, the Dragon of Dojima. Dojima Family Lieutenant Advisor, Kazuma Kiryu. Yeah, Kiryu has a reputation at this point of being like the Dragon of Dojima, based on the tattoo he has on his back, the Yakuza tattoo. Really big deal. There's a saying that there can only be one dragon, which is like part of the plot of the prequel and the game following this. Give my regards to Patriarch Dojima when you see him in hell. I just thought that line went kind of hard. Alright. Maybe this is our last fight with Dragon Style. Yep. Because we're about to spend quite a bit in prison, and in that time we're gonna forget how to fight in our iconic style. So that sucks. Ooh, I heard heat? Hell yeah. Bonk! Slam this puppy into the table. I like how they made the vibrations on the controller. What a guy. That's my Kiryu doing the prison brawl. This guy doesn't stand a chance. I kind of feel bad. Bonk. QTE commands are the same, so at least it's easy to remember. Fuck this guy. Oh. I was hoping to get through that without taking any damage. I just got him stun locked. That's something I dislike about fighting games. Not like this style, but like actual traditional fighting games. Is like I get pissed when someone gets me in a corner and just beats me to death. I'm sure that's like a common thing, you know, growing up. That's like a thing. Where it's like, oh, I hate when that happens. But, yeah, it's like, I always, when I'm playing with someone, it's like, okay, but that's the one rule if you want me to play with you. Don't do that. That's another stream idea I've had for a long time. I own a lot of fighting games, but I'm kind of shit at fighting games. So it'd just be a showcase of like, hey, let's play a few rounds of like every fighting game I own. Just to like bum around. I'm decent at Melty Blood. That's one that I got into fairly recently. That's the one with Neko arc in it. Based on Tsukihime, which is a series directed by the guy who made Fate Stay Night. I think it's within the same universe too. Kiwami means extreme. When a powerful enemy takes a certain amount of damage, they will enter a state of rejuvenation to recover. If Kiryu is in climax heat mode at this time, he can use the Essence of Kiwami. What is Essence of Kiwami? A climax heat action only usable against powerful foes. The battle style you should use depends on the opponent. Yes, okay. That's something that I commonly ran into in this game, is I forgot that it's determinant on the heat that they're emanating, I guess. Enemy rejuvenation is marked by an even stronger aura. Getting close to this enemy with the correct style will generate a Kiwami icon in the upper right corner. Yeah, they will be regenerating health. This is, like, for bosses almost exclusively when they are near death. They go into Kiwami mode, so they're actively regenerating health unless you go up there and tap the button, and then you get a dope cutscene where you beat their face in. Sick. That's Kiwami Heat, which is separate. Who gave the order? Chairman Sarah. Third chairman of the Tojo clan. Yeah, so now the Tojo clan has it out for him for some reason. Even though they didn't banish him. It's like, how can they still want me affiliated with them, but not, you know, not just, like, get rid of me or something? And then that happens. Dojima family headquarters, moments after Kiryu's arrest. This is a new cutscene for the Kiwami remake. Big stretch. I think when I finished this game, it took me about between 12 and like 16 hours. So I'd say the median the game's about 15 hours long. If you're just kind of like pushing to the end. I did do some side content, of course, but like nothing too out there. I didn't go for like all the sub stories or anything. Although I have always wanted to do that and like rank them or something for like a video. There's a lot in this franchise. Yeah, so now Nishiki's been put in charge in Kiryu's place, and Nishiki's hearing all this shit talk, and Nishiki already has a lot on his plate. And, like, I feel bad for him. Nishiki has to deal with a lot. I think a Nishiki Gaiden would be really cool. Maybe. This sucks. I mean, maybe if Dark Ties sells well, they'll do something like that. 'Cause the whole point of Dark Ties is like you're playing as a bad guy doing bad things. He's not like Kiryu, he's not honor bound, he will just fucking kill people. So I think a Nishiki Gaiden could work. Like all those other guys? Damn. She's just sad because I was basically her sister and like so on, and Nishiki did say he'd protect her and so on. Man, that guy's got some sausage fingers. Poor girl whose name I always forget. I remember Yumi perfectly well. December 5th, 2005, 10 years gone. 10 years in the joint. That's the big meme with the original PS2 release of this game. Look at those puppies. I miss flip phones. My husband makes fun of me, but I really want the, the what is it, the flip, whatever it's called, the one that goes up, not the one that outfolds into like an iPad. I want the like actual touch flip phone. That'd be so fun. Plus, I've had like iPhones for like most of my life as an adult, so I think it'd be nice to shake things up a little bit. Pretty sure that runs on Android. But yeah, in the original PS2 release, to like compete with GTA, who has like, you know, big name actors and so on, Samuel L. Jackson playing like, you know, the crooked cop from San Andreas. To keep up with that, they had a similar thing going on, where they like hired actors and whatnot, like big name actors, to play the whole cast of Yakuza 1 on PS2. But they just took all the dialogue and like Americanized it, and then like they just curse every 2 seconds. It is really funny. Like that line is from Nishiki at like a really climactic point in the game, and he's fighting Kiryu, and he's basically like, "Man, you're like you've lost your touch, blah blah blah." But instead he says like, 10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy. And it's like really funny. The whole game's like that. Futoshi Shimano, patriarch of the Shimano family, a Tojo clan subsidiary. That guy is basically our antagonist for this game. It's not really spoilers, it's just not very apparent, so I'm mentioning it here. Yeah, 10 years have passed, so Kazuma was already not doing too hot, like, physically, but now he's older. That's Chairman Sarah. We don't really get to see much of him. Another minor grievance, since this is a one-to-one remake, they just kind of slapped the same rigging. Third chairman of the Tojo clan, Masaru Sarah. From the PS2 models onto these new models, so sometimes it looks really silly. Like, Shimano's about to shout here, and look at his face. They get full, like, Gmod with it. Akira Nishikiyama, patriarch of the Nishikiyama family, a Tojo clan subsidiary. They're showing, like, these things again because time has passed and these guys have moved up the chain. Nishikiyama is being cheeky. He is just bringing up to all of these people in front of the chairman, like, hey, I heard a rumor that we had $10 million or whatever, and that shit's gone. What's the deal with that? And, like, clearly he knows what's up. Sarah says, source? Terada of the 5th Omi Alliance. Yeah, he heard about it from their enemy, their like rival organization. There's the Tojo and the Omi. So he's like, what the hell do you mean you lost it? We all worked for that. That sucks. And he's like, we'll fix it, whatever. What an evil bastard. I will, like, we get to see how he got this way, but poor guy. And Cosmo's so disappointed, just like perpetually with him. Sad. That's Bleed. That's the main theme of the Kiwami remake. It wasn't in the PS4 version. I feel like I had more to say about like Nishiki and so on. I'm trying to remember. There's so much to discuss. There's this club called Stardust. I want you to meet Kazuki, the owner. There we go. There's the iconic shot. In every game when you enter this city, you get to see that sign. That's the background behind me. An hour and a half in cinematic length, and we are at the first chapter of this game. I wonder if Tamura, the informant, is still in town. I'm sure he knows enough to bring me up to speed. Maybe I can track him down. Find the information broker. Is that him? It's kind of right in front of me. I thought I heard a gunshot on Tenkaichi Street. I wonder if it was just a car backfiring. Trying to remember what I was thinking about the Nishiki thing. Oh, I need to stop by Popo. That's like the first thing I do in every Yakuza game when things open up. I go in there and I buy healing items. Oh, already with this. Hey, what the hell up? Huh? There he is! He's like, hey, Kiryu, remember that shit we talked about? Where I was like, hey, I'm gonna be around you 24/7. Yeah, I remembered that. That's happening now. It's been a long time, and it's good to be out. Word on the street was that you'd be out soon, so I've kept my eye out for you. Looks like I was right on the money. I love the energy that Majima exudes. His VA is so fucking thrilled to be him. Didn't I promise to be watching it 24/7? In the dub, he is like the modern dub. He is voiced by Matt Mercer, which is fine. But I feel like Matt Mercer has become the what's it like? There's like another VA who used to be everywhere, but he's like that guy now. He's in fucking everything. Not to complain, but like you boot up Metal Gear Solid 5, he's like voices in that. You know, you boot up like Breath of the Wild, and he voices like Ganondorf, which is not. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom. I have beef with that, but that's a story for another day. And he's Majima. He's fine as Majima, and he even took a lot of like voice acting and direction tips from the original VA. So like he's fine in the role. I can hear him. Like I see why his voice would fit, but I don't know. He doesn't have the manic energy down, I guess, that I like about the guy, because that's the thing with Majima. He perfectly rides the line of like manic, like crazy person, and like I secretly know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm like a wizened character, and like you should trust me. There's a reason that Kiryu trusts this guy. And you see that very plainly in Yakuza 0. You get to see like how Majima really is. And he's kind of like he's kind of pushed that side of him down to his toes. He doesn't really let people see how he really is. And that's something that I really like about him. Shit happens, but I was half tempted to follow you into the slammer just because it was getting so goddamn boring out here. Well, whatever. Ready to throw down? All the 5 steps out the door, and you want to get arrested for assault. It's like, hey man, want to go back? Somehow I knew you'd say that. Sorry, Majima, but I have no reason to fight you here. And I told you a long time ago, I won't fight you unless there's a reason. This introduces my favorite mechanic in this remake. It's kind of controversial now in retrospect because it gets really annoying, but I like it a lot. And that is, if you were half what you used to be, you wouldn't get caught from behind with your pants down. If I'd wanted to kill you, you'd already be dead. He's telling him straight up, he's like, dude, you're weak sauce. I appreciate the warning, but I don't see how that gives us any reason to fight. These days in Kamurocho, shit's just that dangerous. A damn fool who's gone soft can't go bumble fucking around anymore. That being the case, Kamurocho is going to be your new proving ground to see if you're even qualified to be here. You calling me a fool who's gone soft? That's the other fun part. Majima is from basically Japan, Texas. So he's got that spirit about him. That's why he speaks so differently. It's a great way of showing the like accent difference. All right, if this is a challenge, then I accept. Okay, I have been able to do this in the past, but this is not easy. Not on this difficulty. We'll see. I think I'm gonna get my shit pushed in. As you can see, our health bar is gone. Maybe if I switch to it. Hey, it's receive you. All right. Holy balls! Calm down, Majima. He's using a play on his fighting style from Yakuza 0. God, I'm getting it's bad. Oh, he's so slow now. Let's rush cheese him. Hey, woo, woo, not helping, not helping. Dude, calm down. Dude, let me get up. You suck. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. At least I got one hit off. Oof. Luckily, that's a fight you're almost completely intended to lose. I think if you win the fight, it still looks like you got beat. I'm not moving like I used to. That's for true. So even you see it like it is. The past 10 years have made you rusty and dull. You could say the last 10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy. You got no horsepower and you got no technique. Just another sorry punk fresh out of the joint. That's all you are now. So yeah, by fighting Majima, we are going to be regaining our abilities, but only within the dragon style. Which kind of sucks, but it's fine. So that's why he's going to be all over the joint, so we have opportunities to fight him. And every time we fight him, we increase his level, which gets us more abilities within the dragon style, which is the best style in the game. But if I were to use dragon style right now, it would suck. But there's one thing you haven't lost while you were doing hard time. It's those eyes. What? Your eyes are still blazing. Mark my words, you'll find your old self again. Why don't you come over here and kiss me about it? It'll be something greater than you've ever been. Majima. Listen, as long as you stay in this town, I'm gonna be on your ass. Wherever you go, there I'll be. He is not kidding. If you don't want to die in some worthless fight against me, then you best call up the old Dragon of Dojima's strength that you used to have. I get it. I can't let it end like this. And even if it takes using you as a stepping stone, I'm going to rise back up. The truth of the matter is that Majima didn't have a lot of screen time in the original Yakuza 1. So to give him more to do, they are implementing this mechanic because everybody loves him. I think this game came out before 0, I want to say. I think 0 came after this. But I could be mistaken. I just know like 5, 1, and like Kiwami 1 and 0 were all made at like around the same time. It's at least the same engine. He's so cute. Kiryu-chan. Upgrading abilities. Kiryu lost many of his skills while he was imprisoned, but those skills can be regained by using experience points to upgrade abilities from the pause menu. You can gain more experience by defeating enemies in battle, eating food at a restaurant, drinking at a bar, or by completing sub-stories. Whereas, so that's for like all of our other fighting styles. But as for the dragon style, the best fighting style in the game, the Dragon Dojima style that made Kiryu a legend cannot be regained by using experience points. Instead, you regain those skills through battles against Majima, who will attack you at various places in town. Beating him will deepen your connection and gradually restore those skills. Always keep weapons, armor, and healing items handy so that you're prepared to fight Majima whenever he appears. Very important. He will show up just to mess with you, and it sucks. He like, the system is called Majima everywhere, and they mean it. This guy can show up at any time. Like the fucking boogeyman. And in a lot of places, you just would not expect. Alright, how much money do I have? I have a good amount. Is there anything I should buy that I'll need later, though? Doesn't look like it, no. There's a point later in the game where I'm going to need dog food, so I was seeing if I could buy it here, but no, I think you can only buy it in one specific location in town. I like packing myself up with these. We have a lot of money. What? That's crazy. Why do we have so much money? How many can I buy? I guess a full inventory's worth. I'll buy, like, I don't know, 10? Yeah. That looks good. Just to start us off. Now if we get into trouble, we'll be fine. Yeah, this game is a perfect, like, all the Yakuza games are a perfect, like, little encapsulation of Japanese culture from, like, the year that the game came out. So this is how Japan was, at least from their point of view, in, like, 2005. It's fun. Okay, what can we upgrade? We only have 2 points to upgrade. I like upgrading my health first and foremost because I hate looking at that health bar so low. Essence of Disarming, Extreme Blast, Eagle Spirit. Where's our health? That's in the Soul Train, I'm pretty sure. Essence of blah blah blah. Probably won't take too long. Climax Heat Gauge. Essence of Finishing Blows. It's probably in body. Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. Yeah, boost health 1 right there. So good. And then this goes up to here. We need 3 for that. So I'll hold out for just a little bit. We'll be fine until then. I will save, though. Not to speak too soon, but the difficulty is not an issue so far, and I like that. Punk-ass Abe. This is a recurring character for some reason. Hey, you never seen you around before. This is to introduce us to street brawls. I'm looking for Tamura. I'm looking for a guy named Tamura. Huh? You mean that old informant? Ain't seen him in some time. You can trust me. My name is Punk-ass Abe. I'm like the evil twin doppelganger of Abraham Lincoln. Getting sketchier by the minute. You and I need to have a little chat. Okay, I've had worse excuses to punch people, I guess. You leave me with no choice. I'll have to teach you a lesson that'll leave a lasting impression. That's crazy, because I just finished punching Majima around, so now I get to punch you around. Alright. This is probably, at least this is our first non-tutorial fight. Ah, my tumnus. Ow! If I can aim in the right direction. There we go. I forgot that I have a lock on. That probably would have helped a lot with the whole Majima thing. I didn't want to do Dragon Style. Let's do Beast. That's Rush. Brawler. Why don't I have Beast? Don't I have Beast? Ain't that a style? Maybe I made that up. Or maybe my right D-pad just doesn't work. Okay, there we go. Which might... No, I have Beast. There we go. The problem is, Beast is busted in both this game and especially Yakuza 0. But you can't, you have almost no movement. It's also really good for groups, not really for one-on-ones. Rush is probably better for that. Hit him with a steel chair! Bonk! There we go. Done and dusted. You win! Who in the world are you? I'm the punchy guy. Better you don't know. Anyway, what's your problem? What's the ish? I'm just following orders here, man. The boss told me to keep watch. See, there was a murder today, so I'm supposed to keep tabs on anyone who looks suspicious. I see now. Fine. In that case, shouldn't you at least know an info broker or two here in the neighborhood? Yeah, sure. The most famous informant in these parts is Aoki, a journalist. I think I saw him around Theater Square. Got it. And try to stay out of trouble, for your own good. Yes, sir. And then I punch him more. I'm kidding. Can I bum around yet? Probably not. We'll do our thing. There's a lot of cutscenes in these games. This game is, like, the Yakuza games are largely cutscenes, I will admit. But I love the melodrama. Oh, hey, look, we got street brawls already. And locker keys, more importantly. That allows us to get items and stuff around town. There's our guy. You're Aoki, right? Hmm? Oh, Kiryu, from the Dojima family. I'm surprised you remembered him. Yeah, you remembered me. It's been a long time, but I'm back. Congrats on time well served. 10 years is a hell of a sentence. Well, for murder, not really. You knew I was in prison? Yeah, that was like the talk of everything, probably. It was the talk of the town for a while. The Dragon of Dojima killed his patriarch. Anyone in the city would know that one. He was that big of a deal, huh? But anyway, what's Tamura up to these days? Tamura, he died 5 years back. That sucks. Tamura was following your case, Kiryu, ever since the day you were convicted 10 years ago. He was adamant that a guy like you would never kill his own boss. He wasn't a reporter, but he was pretty aggressive about hunting down information. He was already a big deal in information dealing circles, but even then, Tamura wasn't exactly conventional in his methods. And then 5 years ago, Tamura just up and vanished from the city without a word. 1 week later, a corpse smothered in concrete got pulled up from the bay. If you ask me, he got in too deep. That's a sucky way to go. I hadn't heard. Yeah. Tamura taught me a lot about this city. I worked with him pretty often for a couple years there, so I really owe him a lot. That's why I decided to take up his trade, and I started brokering intel. I act as an informant, and report the news at the same time. So Kiryu, you must need some info. Alright, this is where we can kind of catch up about, like, everything. Tell you about Stardust. Was he talking about the host club on Tenkaichi Street? A host club? Oh, These days, you'll find him on just about any main street as back alleys. Of all the host clubs popping up, Stardust is hands down the most popular. Another important location on this franchise. Their club is on the opposite side of Serena, the bar you frequented 10 years ago, Kiryu. You'll know which one as soon as you see it. It also just has Stardust written in big letters in front of it. I'm pretty sure we passed it on the way up here. I'm good. I'm kidding. I'll listen. I already know the bits, though. Does Serena still exist? You passed it! Serena, yes it does. It's in the exact same place as it was 10 years ago. They aren't open today. Is Reina still there? Yeah, she's still working. Although she only opens the bar when her regular customers show up nowadays. So, basically only Nishiki. Tamara took me there to stop in for a drink once. It was a nice little place. In this day and age, it's pretty rare to find a bar where you can just relax with a good drink. I've never been a barfly. Bars make me nervous. Anytime I drink, I peruse. I drink at the table. There's only one time I like really drank at the bar, and it was with friends, and it was really hype. Like that kind of experience is really good. But there is no one else at the bar. That's a unique experience, I think. It's like, you know, you and your buddies, no one else at the bar. Like, you know, nice bartender lady our age. You know, pouring us drinks. It was fun. My friend did like a couple vodka shots back to back. I had my silly girly drink. I think I like mojitos. Those are like my favorite. But I need to experiment more. Let's see. I'm also kind of a lightweight, I'll admit. I can't really get too silly with it. What happened to the street? Oh, that ruckus. Details are pretty light right now, but it seems someone at the executive level of the Tojo clan was murdered in a building over there. An executive? Yeah, when a murder brings this many cops out of the woodwork, it must be someone with some brass. To be honest, I remember the case from 10 years ago pretty clearly. It kind of reminds me of, you know, that noise. Any idea who did it? Nah, no details yet. If it helps, the rumors are saying it was an internal dispute, though. Without you around, Kiryu, the Tojo clan went through some pretty big changes, you know. Did you want to ask about anything else? Nah, I'm good. That's everything. Interesting. Thanks for the tips. No problem. I know I don't hold a candle to Tamara, but if I've got the info, it's on the house for you. So now we know, and knowledge is power. Our next stop is probably Stardust. So I will save again. We have healing items. You can also heal by going into, you know, eateries and places like that are like around town. The map won't be like cut off for us the entire playthrough. It only is for right now. Where's Stardust? I believe it's down here on the left. Oh, locker key. That's what these sparkly shinies on the ground are. Awesome. So many people in this alleyway. Oh yeah, because of the police. So let's go to Stardust. Yuya, he's such a dick in like this scene. This is the iconic scene from the PS2 version English dub where he's like, "Get the fuck out of here, you Yakuza!" And he's like, "I already told you, I'm not Yakuza." This is really funny. Mostly because like the game series is called Yakuza, so it's the main character being like, "I'm not Yakuza," and it's funny. Here's Yakuza's Yakuza Gets. So what the hell are you doing here? This is the guy who runs Stardust as bouncer and is like second in command. I love the composition of this scene. I love the way it spins. It's really good at showing like the tension brewing. You know, town this coming, there are people who don't want to bow to the Yakuza. People working hard to make it by themselves. Kazuki-san could say he built himself to where he is now with his own 2 hands. And I won't let you Yakuza tear him down. Yeah, there's the clip. Hope you realize I would give my life to protect this club. He's spunky. He's eccentric. He's gonna get his shit pushed in. Man from Stardust. Oh, hey, I'm still in beast style. I should probably fix that. Let's rush. Brawler. That's what I was looking for. Ooh, okay, let's get up. He's got hands. He's kind of got hands. But that's why we bought healing items. I have to like hold the button down to switch to beast. I think my right D-pad is sticky. There we go. As you can see, Beast Wreck Shop. Whoa, that was a glitch. Punch him. Yeah, this is basically our tank stance. I'm gonna pop one of these, even though it's not necessary. Nice. That can happen sometimes. That's like scene specific. Uh-oh. Let's get Brawler in here. Why can't I do the thing? He was in blue heat. I switched to blue heat. Maybe it's not Kiwami. I think it would tell me. There we go. Yeah, that fucked me. Get up. This feels like our first, like, actual boss fight, so that's fun. Get off. I let him do it to me again. That sucks. Yeah, you piss off. Man from Stardust. Choke. Die. There we go. I win. I had to cheese it just a little bit near the end there. I was right about his name. Yuya, what in the world are you doing? Love their fits. They are of their time, I will say. Like if you ever play The Sims 2, that is a perfect time capsule of what like 2005 looked like in like style and whatnot. Like gee, especially like the haircut, like the way it's like the specifics, like way it is like greased and so on. Stardust is smaller than I remember. I think we'll let this cutscene ride. There's some guys we beat up, and then it's like, alright, now we can go to this place and begin the next chapter. And then that's when I will stop. I'm truly sorry about this. Don't worry about it. Only the third guy I punched since stepping through the door of this city. So they're gonna catch him up to speed, because that's what Kazuma like told them to do. He taught me everything I know about running a business. So yeah, Kazuma like taught them everything they know, and he's just really cool to them. They're not directly working for him. Kazuma's just a nice guy, so it's like, yeah, we owe him one, so we told him we'd help you out. He's like, this is on the down low. The family doesn't know about this. It's like, okay, well, where is he? I tried reaching him earlier, but he's tied up with a chairman incident. Yep. Chairman Sarah has been taken down. Which is crazy timing, because the last time that, you know, the chairman of the Tojo clan was killed was when, you know, Nishiki did it, / Kiryu did it, allegedly. And he makes that pretty clear. So the families are igniting a turf war from the shadows. The plot thickens. And for the next chapter, we will be going to Chairman Sarah's funeral, and we're going to Wreck Shop there to meet up with Kazuma in secret and get more intel about what happened. And so on. And like this is where like the plot gets spicy, which sucks because we're about to end this this stream. But I've had a really good time. I'll do my silly outro thing after this. I'm sorry it hasn't been like super engaging. We don't really have anyone here, which is sad, but it's okay. Really thank you for listening if you're here. And I will be back with this not this game, but like I'll stream again in like 2 days. Maybe even tomorrow. I don't know.
酒飲ませろって言うとるだけやろが。
He's gonna make out with him. Why is he doing the duck lips? He's offering him money. He's like, if I give you this, will you piss off? Kiryu's just like standing here. My bad. Actually, you're a big piece of shit, as opposed to a little one. Like, what are you trying to say, boss? Kiryu's so cool. It's like, you don't need to pay this bozo. This will unfortunately get Kiryu back within the, like, Tojo clan's radar, probably. Shimano family. Okay, these are directly Shimano guys. This is our first, like, bigger fight. Oh, hey, I should probably heal up. I kind of thought that I'd be able to do that between scenes, but that's cool. We can actually do that right here. We need 3 to increase our HP, so maybe it'll just restore that. No. But at least it's improved. Let's slap our healing item. I don't think we have any weapons or anything, but I'll look. If you have, at least in the PS4 version, if you have save data from other Yakuza games, it actually gives you an item to start out. It's like a binder or something that you can use to increase your defense, which is neat. But I guess it's not here. Oh, wait, this is perfect for beast style. Let me move over here. When I'm done getting beat around. There we go. Could have chose a better item, but this is fine. There you go. You're tanky in this state. You don't really have like the best defense on the planet. Give me a table. That's better. There we go. Let's switch back to. I'm getting kind of beat around. I'm surprised. I didn't think I'd need healing items this early. In the original release, you only had 2 fighting styles. Or you only had 1 fighting style. It was the dragon style. And that was the one that you upgraded throughout the course of the game. Maybe... Okay, I changed my mind. I think Zero did come before this game, because that's the game that introduced the different, like, fighting styles for Kiryu. Like Beast and whatnot. So, fact-checking myself unnecessarily. Also, in Beast style, he will automatically pick up weapons if they're nearby, which is very convenient. Alright, punch. Good shit. Alright, last guy. Let's switch to Rush. Ooh, hold on. You don't punch me, I punch you. Oh wait, there's another guy here. There we go, look at this. Oh wait, there's more guys. This is not good for me. But that's why we bought a shit ton of these. Gee, calm down. Rush style is really underrated, I think. I didn't use it much in Zero, but it's working out pretty well here, I will admit. I know there's a thing called Rush Cheese, which is basically where you just spam Rush style, like the 1-2 part of the combo, and you can just absolutely wreck shop. I don't like cheese strats. Almost as much as I don't like getting my face beat in, but guess what's happening? There we go. Give me your knife. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's a 3-on-1, which is a little unfair, but we ball. Let me grab you. Uh-oh. How do I do the Kiwami thing? Stop restoring your health. I just read that earlier. There we go. So they have their own, like, styles that are similar that they can go into. If I can just grab him, then I can probably do a heat action. Maybe if I grab this. Oh, wait, because I'm in rush. That's why. If I grab this, now we can do it. Fetch. And bonk! I love that one. There we go. It's hard to hit them while they're down. Oh, don't do that. You get access to that in later games where you can, like, someone will grab you and you can just smack them right off. It's really fun. I got kind of wombo comboed there. They're so tanky. Let's do that. Yeah, if it keeps up, if I do just decide to make this a thing, I'll probably turn the difficulty down just because they're just so spongy. Like, the healing items or whatever, I just wish they weren't so spongy. Like, look at this. Like, I feel like I'm not even really making a difference here. I'm basically just mashing the X button. Or the square button, rather. There we go. That's the game! And again, don't let this be your first impression of the series. Definitely play it for yourself. You will not regret it. I think there's something for everyone there. It's one of my favorites. Sega has so many bangers. You know, there's this, there's Persona, there's Sonic, obviously. It's peak. Oh, Shinji! Look, Shinji's alive! Lieutenant Tanaka. Shot that guy's thumb clean off. Like, Shinji means business now. It's like, this isn't Shimano family territory. There's tiers of cutscenes. Okay, so I guess he blasted that guy's head off. We just didn't get to see it. You've climbed the ranks, Shinji. There's cutscenes, and then there's, like, big boy cutscenes. Like, you know, there's this is like a regular cutscene. And then there's, like, you know, the text-based cutscenes. And then the like, upper tier, the stuff you, like, really get excited for is the big boy cutscenes. Like the one that we saw with, you know, Kiryu waiting for the police to come take him. It's normally really obvious. I'm a lieutenant advisor to the Nishikiyama family. So he's basically Nishiki's right-hand man. Like, yeah, Nishiki's kind of gone off the deep end, dude. It's bad. Yeah, he's like, Kazuma wanted to talk to me. How do I do that? The third chairman's funeral is being held tomorrow at headquarters. I doubt he can leave. So then there's the issue of the 10 billion. Now he has to explain that. The clan's entire 10 billion yen has gone missing from the safe. All of their fucking money just got stolen. What if the Shimano family finds you? Yeah, Shinji's like, nah, that's my bro. I know what he's gonna say. This guy doesn't change his mind. I love him. Get item packs from Bob. Who the fuck is Bob? That was really a huge help to us. Thank you very much. Man, that felt fan-frickin-tastic. Now we can finally run the club in peace for a while. Cool. All right, I like that. I think we will end things here. I'll upgrade and whatnot next time, or on my own, depending. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm Trim the Rasky. You can find me on YouTube and Blue Sky and Instagram under the name Trim the Rasky. YouTube is where the VODs go up, as well as shorts primarily, but I also post the shorts to the other platforms. Not as much recently with the with Blue Sky, because they have an upload limit of up to like 100 megabytes, and the way that I make shorts now, the like new method where I don't have to like manually go in and like add the text and so on, which has been working out really well for me. And I can get shorts out like even more out, which is really good because shorts is how I'm seen by like the larger populace. Um, yeah, I haven't been able to post them there for that reason. But I'm probably gonna head off. I will be back to stream probably the every Sonic game ever thing in a day or two, and I will see you all then. Then I'll probably do Twilight Princess, see how that series does, and if it doesn't, I'll figure it out from there. Um, but yeah, thank you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.